Alright, so this is the other algorithm where I'm having issues with. Simple algorithm to calculate the calories taken in and calories expanded. And it's supposed to let you know, based off the goal you inputted, if you're further or closer away from your goal, and display your new weight depending on calories taken in and lost. So we'll go through the different modules here. Let's go. The goal is just simple. Input your goal, so I won't really get into that one. Title is just the title of the module itself. The weight new goal right here has two different modules built in: the weight gained and weight lost. We'll go ahead and go to the weight gained first, and that has a different module built in, calories consumed, but the assignments here, the weight gained equals total calories consumed divided by 3,500, which should give you how many pounds you've gained through eating. Calories consumed, simple algorithm. Asks you, have you eaten anything today? Yes, no. Depending on what answer, it'll prompt you to go to the next question, which is what types of food have you had? Carbs, protein, sugars, or fats. And it's just an if-then statements built in. If you've picked one's carbs, it asks you how many grams of carbs you had, calculates it, and assigns the total at the end. Same thing for the fats, the proteins, and the sugars. And at the very end of this nested if-then statements here, it asks you again if you had anything else to eat, and depending on the answer, it'll loop it again, so it can tally up the total amount of calories you've taken in through fat, calories, sugar calories, protein calories, or carb calories, and it saves that under the total cal consumed variable, which is then passed forward to the weight gained module, and from there it goes to the new goal module to calculate what the new goal is on the main on the top page. The weight loss module has two different modules built in as well: total calories burned by exercise and total calories burned by daily activities. Calculate the total weight lost. This assignment here is where I'm running into the issue. Weight lost equals total cal burned exercise plus total cal burned divided by 3,500 times -1. So I want to get a negative to represent how many calories have been lost or how much weight has been lost. The error message I get, and I will show you here in a little bit, is something about an invalid assignment, but you'll see right now. Let me get into the total cal exercise and daily activity module real quick. Essentially the same thing as the total cal consumed. You have a question. Depending on your answer, it'll prompt with the second question, what exercises or daily activities have you performed? Exercises, I believe there's 6 different options. They're nested, again, if statements, and this is based off time, and it calculates how many calories were burned performing that exercise based off the time you inputted and the calories per minute, and it stores it in that assignment. Once again, it'll go through all the different answers, possibilities 1 through 6. Okay, and then at the end over here, it'll ask you again if you've performed any other exercises, and if you say yes, it'll ask you again and store that information. If you say no, then it'll quit and store that information in total cal burned exercise variable, which is passed forward to the weight loss module. The daily activity one is the same thing, but there's 11 options. Go over here, and it gives you the different options. Press 1 for mowing lawn, so on and so forth. The only difference between this one is the mowing lawn one you have two different options. If you're using a riding mower or if you're using a push mower or walking mower, depending on which one you choose, it'll calculate the correct calories burned and store it into cal burn mowing variable. But the rest of the exercises or daily activities are pretty much the same as the exercise module. Calories burned are based off the input of the time and stored in the variable that it's assigned to. All 11 module or 11 if statements. Once it runs through, I mean, it'll loop it, asking the question if you perform different activities and so on and so forth. Down here, if you choose no, it'll exit it out, and it's supposed to calculate the amount of calories, which it does. But the problem I'm having is I'm not sure what's going on, if the value is not being passed forward correctly or what's going on, but I'll show you here in a second. But this is just a loop that asks you the same question, and everything's stored down here in total cal burned variable, which then is passed forward. Okay, so to the weight lost, and like I said, this is the assignment here I'm running into an issue with right now. All this is then passed forward to the new goal, and new goal tells you whether you're closer or further away from your goal. Let me go ahead and run it for you. That way you can see what's going on. Let's go, I don't know, 350. I want to lose, let's say, 100 pounds. Did I have anything to eat? Sure, why not? Let's go with carbohydrates. I had, I don't know, 50 grams of carbs. Let's say 4. Oh, actually, since I chose a 4, that's not one of the valid options, whether I've eaten anything else or not. So it automatically kicked it off of that and went straight to the exercise, which is fine. And let's see here. Did I exercise today? Sure, why not? Let's say I went for a run. I went for 60 minutes. Did I perform anything else? No. Okay, it looks like I've lost 0.15 pounds through exercise. Okay, did you perform any daily activities? Yes. Let's say I slept, I don't know, 8 hours, what, 480 minutes. I lost 436 calories. Did I perform any other activities? Let's say no. And that's the error message I keep getting, and I can't get past this. I've changed the variable names. I've changed how they're passed by value, by reference. I've done so many different things. I don't know exactly what's going on. If you can help me with this, I'd appreciate it. Any help, like I said, it's greatly appreciated. Like I said on my post, if you want me to email you the algorithm, that way you don't have to try and like build it or whatever it is, and you can just run it and see for yourself. I can definitely email it to you. If not, here's the video. If you want to go ahead and however you feel comfortable, just let me know. But I can definitely use some help with this. Thank you very much. I'm going to close all this off, and I will patiently wait your response. Thanks.